Hi, Eric Leikam here. With the Indy 500 coming up, NASCAR in full swing, and other stuff going on, I thought it'd be cool to take a look at some Lone Star racing legends. The ones that burned rubber, made history, took checkered flags. This is going to be fun.
Drivers, start your engines!
First up, Houston's A.J. Foyt. This is a racing god. We're talking 7 IndyCar championships, 4 Indy 500 victories, and 7 NASCAR Cup Series wins, and a mighty fine Chevy dealership that he used to have. Now, I could tell you about A.J. Foyt all day long, but I think it'd be more fun if Parnelli Jones and Bobby Unser took over at this point.
Well, I've done a lot of races with AJ, and in fact, it's lucky that he and I are still here because we did a lot of wheel banging in the midgets and sprint cars and Indy cars and stock cars and sports cars and everything else. We run a lot of races together. And we got along in most cases. I had a couple of instances with him, and we almost came to blows, you might have say, a couple of times. But one thing I say, he probably had more desire than any race driver I know of. I mean, and the fact that he was from Texas, he maybe had 10% more. But I mean, he had that Texas, ability. And I spent a lot of nights in the same hotel room together, because we couldn't afford to have separate rooms and stuff like that.
I think Foyt, first of all, cantankerous as heck, hard to get along with. But like I've told so many of the young drivers, that guy could drive a race car really good.
Next, Johnny Rutherford, Lone Star JR. He owned Indy. He won the 500 3 times at 74, 76, and in 1980. He even got a 1963 Daytona 500 win, too. With 30 IndyCar wins and a championship, JR is a hero who later drove the Indy pace car, mentoring rookies. And don't sleep on the Labonte brothers, Terry and Bobby Labonte, hailing from Corpus Christi. They're NASCAR Hall of Fame brothers who left an indelible mark on stock car racing. Terry, a 2-time Cup Series champion in 84 and 86, earned 22 wins and was known for his consistency, while Bobby, the 2000 Cup Series champion, secured 21 victories and was the first to win both the Xfinity and Cup titles. Their historic 1996 season saw Bobby win the Atlanta finale as Terry clinched the championship in a unique sibling triumph. But I gotta ask, who's the better Labonte?
A guy came into me after the race and asked me which Labonte was a better driver.
Oh, really? What'd you tell him?
Told him I was.
Why'd you tell him that?
I am.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Uh-uh.
Well, who won Richmond?
Who won Michigan?
Well, who won Bristol?
Who won Charlotte?
Well, who won the championship?
Oh, man.
Who drives the Monte Carlo?
Genuine Chevrolet, the cars more champions trust, including the better Levante.
Who's the better athlete?
Who's the better actor?
Who's the better singer?
Like 'em, we love 'em.
Lest we forget, how about the winningest woman in motorsports history, Houston's very own Erica Enders. This 6-time NHRA Pro Stock Drag Racing champion is currently out there defending her title in the Johnson's Horsepower Garage Melling Performance Skag Power Equipment Pro Stock Chevy.